journey of Joko Samudra. This is a story about one of the most famous people in GRESIK and the most influential people of its success. Joko Samudra, as known as Sunan Giri, was an important man in the history of Wali Songo or Nine Saints, teaching Islam religion in Java Island, Indonesia, especially in GRESIK. Hello, my name is Talitha Shahiza from SMA Negeri 1 GRESIK. I'm going to tell you the story from my lovely hometown GRESIK. So please, listen to me. A long time ago, there lived a king named Adipati Menak Sembuyu who ruled the kingdom of Blambangan. He had a beautiful princess named Dewi Ayu Gardadu. One day, an epidemic disease hit Blambangan. Many people got sick, including Dewi Ayu Gardadu. No one could kill those people and princess, not even the imperial Inquisition. The king was in desperation and decided to hold a prize contest. The next day, his soldiers spread the information to all people in Blambangan. Many came to the palace and tried to cure the princess. But no one did it. Until one day, a humble, polite young man came to the palace, and he was Maulana Ishaq. Your Majesty, I will try to cure Her Highness. Day by day, the king could see his daughter recovering. Gardadu, my daughter, I have promised to someone who could cure you, can marry you. Would you grant my promise to Ishaq? Father, as a king, you must keep your promise. And as for me, I will accept it to show you my gratitude and devotion to you, my father. Oh, how beautiful Gardadu's heart is. Do you agree? Ishaq and Gardadu got married. Oops. One of the party got envious to Ishaq. How can a mere person like him marry the princess? He doesn't deserve that! That should be me, huh? So he began to slander Ishaq. Meanwhile, the newlywed couple was in joy because the princess was pregnant. It's just their happiness couldn't stand for a long time until one day Ishaq advised to his wife. My wife, if you bear a baby boy, please name him Raden Paku. Maybe I will not on your side when our child is born. Why say that? I have to go out from this country of white conflict because your father and his people don't like me. But you have to be strong for the sake of our child. Gardadu cried miserably. They hugged each other for the last time before parting. The day has come. Gardadu bore a baby son. She named him Raden Paku. Unfortunately, her father, the king, hated the son of Ishaq. He ordered his soldiers to throw away the baby to the ocean. Gardadu, as a mother, was mad to her father. Father, why you did that? He is your own grandchild. You rebel! If you don't like it, just go away from this palace. And do you know what's next? Adipati exploded her too at what he did to his head. Skardadu ran away to chase her son, but she found nothing. Even she sank to the ocean, and no one knew where she was. In the middle of the ocean in GRESIK region, one of a ship crew heard a voice of a baby crying from the distance. Hey, come, listen to the voice. Look, there is a wooden box floating on the sea, coming closer to our ship. Hurry up, let's open this, okay? 1, 2, 3. They cancelled their journey and sailed back to GRESIK to report about what happened to their master, Niagen Pinati, who was a successful businesswoman in GRESIK and also a chef bandar. Why did you come back so early? We thought a baby was floating on the sea inside a box. Niagen Pinati was shocked with the story. But when she looked at the baby, she was very joyful and admitted him as her adopted son. She loved him, took care of him, and also gave him the best education. She named him Joko Samudra because he was found in the ocean. Besides academic education, Joko Samudra was also taught in Islamic religion. Joko Samudra then became the student of Sunan Ampel. Sunan Ampel sent him with Mahkum Ibrahim to study in Pasai with Sheikh Maulana Ishaq. In the end, finally, he met his biological father and knew about his life. It must be a very emotional encounter. He then took many journeys to various places to seek knowledge until he became one of Wali Songo. He lived on a hill called Giri in GRESIK and established Giri Kedaton later, which is a central place for teaching Islam religion to many people from GRESIK, Kalimantan, Madura, and he was well known as Sunan Giri. From the history about the life journey of Joko Samudra, we have learned many things. Filial piety to parents, the consequences of that scamming, and many inspiring and motivating figures who had important roles in Java Island with their achievements. As the first Indonesian president said, a great nation is a nation who can appreciate its history. This is the end of my story. Thank you for listening and goodbye.